Daily Go Getism show. You think it ain't when it is? You think it won't when it is? We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking off fast lane, no coasting, and everything is gonna be all right. We talk about when they ask you to move in with them tonight. Yeah, tonight I'm talking a little bit about cohabitation. You know, when you are feeling somebody, falling in love with them, can't stand to be away from them, or if you trying to get to that point. Some people believe in moving in before we all in love and inseparable and all of that. They just think that it's the best way to get to know each other is to live up under each other, see each other every day, stop having the option of whether you're going to be there today or not. I don't know. But finances are always going to be on the menu when you start talking about moving in with somebody. The rent is due. The mortgage must be paid. So tonight we're going to ask the question of, if I ask you to move in with me, am I taking on the financial responsibility of making sure that all the bills are paid? Like, look, you didn't ask to move in with me. I asked you to move in. So is that saying that there won't be any 50-50 arrangement? There won't even be a 60-40 arrangement. Do I have to pay all of the bills because I asked you to move from wherever you were living to come stay with me? Baby, I can't live without you. I need you all up under me. Yeah, you the one for me. And I can't think another day will have to go by without hearing me say that I miss you. And I would never dish you. Gotta hug you, put my arms around you and kiss you. And I know that for sure we gonna be together forever. And I want you to move in so we can be together. So what do y'all say? What do you say? I asked you to move in, so I gotta pay for everything. Like you may have had your own place. You may have had a good situation wherever you were. So how about this? What if you asked somebody to move in with you that lived out of your city, out of your state? So they had to cross state lines, travel a few hundred miles or something like that in order to come stay with you, because you just couldn't stand to go one more waking moment without them being there. I need you here. I said without you being there. I need you here. I said without you being there. I need you here. I said I need you here, and you are my dear. And I have to say something. Let's make this clear. Whatever I have to do to see you, I'm willing to. And it's brand new. All right. So that's what we're talking about tonight on the Daily Go Getism show. I asked you to move in, so I got to pay for everything. I asked you to move in, so I got to pay for everything. Yes. What's going on, Stacey White? Thanks for coming on through. I appreciate you. And Freddie G, thanks for coming through. C, I appreciate you too. That's no D-O-U-B-T. You know what I'm talking about. All right, so I asked you to move in, so I got to pay for everything. I could have put a question mark on the end of this. What do y'all think? What if I would have put a question mark at the end of it? Like, I asked you to move in, so I got to pay for everything? Like, dang, shorty. So I have to take on the full burden of responsibility because I asked you to move in. Infinite discernment. What's going on? You finally made it through live. Actually, I'm not so sure that you don't make it through live, but I know that you catch the replays, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I really appreciate you. Thanks for coming on through, Ma. But yeah, so if I ask you to move in, I may have asked you to move in from your apartment across town, around the corner. I could have asked you to move in from your mama house. Like, you was chill. You was at your mom's spot. You know what I mean? Everything was good. You had a good situation. Or I could have asked you to move in. You lived out in the county. I live in the city. Well, you lived out in Jersey. I asked you to move to Philly. Or you lived out in Delaware, I asked you to move to Philly. Or you live down in Maryland, and I asked you to move to Philly. You lived in New York, I asked you to move to Philly. You live down in Virginia, I asked you to move to Philly. You live in North Carolina, I asked you to move to Philly. You live over in Midwest, I asked you to move to Philly. I can't take it no more. I ain't doing this FaceTime shit no more. I need your head score. Yeah, 1-0, 2.0. I got to have your head, you know? So if I gotta pay your bills, make sure that everything is real, I'ma do it. I chill. Or maybe a little later when things get settled, when you get a new job, then I don't know. Now, a lot of people think that, or a lot of people feel like the man in a relationship should always pay for everything anyway. It's the traditional way, so they say. And I have to say so they say because, you know, I have some evidence that doesn't always support that. But I also have evidence to support it too. So, you know, it may not have covered each and every situation, but it's something that we can talk about. It's something we can talk about. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You know, because we can look at it from the standpoint of whoever asked whoever to move in, if it's not a mutual situation, if it's not a situation where both of y'all was saying like, yo, we should do this. If it's a situation where it was a little bit more one-sided, where one person seemed to want that situation, that cohabitation situation more than the other one, does that mean that they should be willing to take on the financial responsibility of it, male or female? Because what if the woman was the one that was like, yo, baby, I want you to move in. You know, I'll be missing you. I'll be missing you. If you don't want me to blow up your phone 100 times a day, then you need to move around my way. And you ain't got to worry about it. I submit and I don't have no problem doing everything you say. So pack your bags, get your flat screen and your trash bags. You know what I mean? You got Samsonite luggage. You ahead of the pack. I mean, this is some different shit. I ain't even know that black men had no luggage. Look at you. You's a Groupon nigga. Look at you. All right. So, yeah, what if a woman asks you to move in? Like, listen, I got my own house. I got 3 bedrooms. I know that you be having your son and you be having your daughter. They can come over there. I got a room for them. They can, you know, they can play with my kids. My kids are a little older than them, but they'll hold it down. Come on, baby. I mean, it's a good situation. You know, you can be up in the big queen size bed. You can be in the queen size bed. And I say the queen size bed because most women seem to have a queen size bed. I don't think. Do any women ever have like a king size bed? I don't know. I'm sure there's some. But nonetheless, come and get up in the fluffy queen size with all these pillows on the bed. I'm tired of having these pillows between my legs. I need you. You know how women be having comforter sets and all them damn pillows and I don't know what that shit is, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that shit they be ordering off of Amazon, or you know, you can go to more economical route and go to Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls. Get you some 1800 count thread, 1800 thread count sheets. These joints is soft. Baby, my sheets so soft, I feel like we making love already. You just sit on it. When you lay on the sheets, you're already halfway to an orgasm. Anyway, yeah. So if the woman asked the man to move in with her, Does that mean that she should already be paying the bills that she was paying before? Is he getting a free ride? Is it right? Is that the way it should go? Let's talk about it, baby. We can talk about this. We can talk about this. Shirley Cheryl, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Shirley Cheryl, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Thanks for coming on through. It's the Daily Go Getimism Show. I'm your host on 752, aka Omar with the R, and we are talking about I asked you to move in, so I gotta pay for everything. I asked you to move in, so listen, I'm gonna take care of everything. I'm the one who wanted you to move in. Yeah, I know you love me just as much as I love you, but listen, I'm the one who spearheaded this cohabitation situation. And I'm ready to do whatever I gotta do to make it happen. So if I gotta pay your Netflix, I'm paying. Light bill and gas bill, I'm paying. Phone bill, cell phone, I'm paying. Whatever I got to do for you staying, I will pay the child support and make sure out there you don't get caught, and I make sure you have enough money to beat the mall. Yeah, do what you gotta do, ball. Stuck Prism says, if she got a big badonka-donk, then I'm cool with it. I mean, if a big badonka-donk is what you need to be happy, cool. But you know, when you think about somebody being your woman, you ain't trying to be paying for a big badonka-donk. Like you going to the strip club, like, yo, you got to live in badonka-donk. Your player card should pay for that, shouldn't it? Shout out to all y'all niggas out there that be tricking. You know that. You know you can't stop a trick from tricking. You can't stop that. They granddaddy was a trick. They daddy was a trick. All they uncles is tricks. And and it ain't gonna stop here. Infinite Discernment says living ain't free. That's my word. So whether you renting or whether even if you own your spot outright, like you own your house, like I own my house outright. I don't have no mortgage payment or nothing like that. I never had. But we still have revolving bills. Lights got to stay on. Heat got to be on. Air conditioner in the summertime. You know what I mean? Water got to flow. Other expenses. Security. Home insurance. Making sure the roof ain't leaking. The faucets ain't leaking. The food is cold. Food is very expensive these days. Stuck Prism says the badonka-donk pays for itself. Shit. Now you're lying. Ain't nothing on a woman that pays for itself. Unless you are the woman that's being paid. That's like saying a car pays for itself. Like, oh yeah? Okay. Shirley Shore says, okay, is that like if you ask me to dinner, should I expect that you're paying? Yes. I think so. If I ask you to go out to dinner, like, listen, you know what I mean? When we go get a bite to eat, man, you know, let me show you a good time. You know what I mean? We gonna go over to the steakhouse. You know, the expensive steakhouse. What's that expensive steakhouse? I think it closed down recently. Not the one that start with a D. Which was, I think it got some numbers in it. I never been there. I'm not talking about Ruth Chris. And not I don't know why I want to say D'Alessandro's. That's a damn cheesesteak spot. I'm talking about what's that? 15th. 15th and Chestnut. Something Italian sounding. I don't know. I've been there a couple of times, but I don't know. People say it's all that, and I'm like, it's right. It was anyway. So yeah, if you invite somebody out to dinner, then yeah, you should pay. It's an invite. That's like inviting somebody to a party and telling them that they got to bring something. Like, what kind of party is this? I mean, I know that they say it's improper to go to a cookout without bringing something, but I'm like, but it's a cookout. I mean, you wind up bringing something anyway, but then, like, if you don't have enough money to finance the thing, yeah, Del Frisco's. Yeah, I was like something Italian. D something. Oh, I don't know. Couldn't remember. Thank you, Queen Monica. Thank you, Queen Monica. Yeah, I'm like, if you don't have enough money to throw a cookout, don't cook out. That's why you only invite a certain amount of people to a cookout, because everybody can't eat. You can't pay for everybody, especially nowadays. You know what I mean? Years back when food stamps was flowing and all of that, you could go ahead and throw them good cookouts. Now you be like, it'd be a secret cookout. Like, yo, I ain't really cooking out. I'm just throwing something on the grill. We just throwing something on the grill. That's the new shit now. Yeah, I mean, just throwing something on the grill. Just like you don't celebrate Christmas these days or Thanksgiving. They be like, well, I'm doing Christmas this year. Doing Christmas means you're buying presents, and it also means you may be entertaining at your house. If you ain't doing Christmas, that means ain't nobody getting nothing, and don't come over the crib. We ain't even put the lights up. No lights, no tree, none of that. Ain't got nothing to do with religion. When you doing Christmas, that just means you buying something. You ain't buying nothing, Christian, Muslim, Jehovah's Witness, no matter. We ain't doing Christmas this year. Time's hard. We ain't doing Thanksgiving. We ain't doing Thanksgiving this year. That means, I'll go over your crib or their crib, whatever, but ain't no turkey at the crib. No turkey. No turkey. Infinite Discernment says you also got to use your energy to go to do daily. You also got to use your energy to do daily. Okay. Emily Dunlap in the house. I said it. Emily. What's going on, man? Good to see me some you. Good to see me some you. So, yeah. If it's your idea to ask somebody to move in with you, should you be willing to pay at least the majority of the bills? Like, all right, we're going to do 30-70. It's my house. I was already paying all of the bills myself, so it ain't no big deal, except for if there are two people in here. So whatever we were using, sometimes it might be two. Like, I was only taking showers for one person. So if I took 1, 2, or 3 showers, it was only 1, 2, or 3 showers a day. If it's 2 people, now they're going to be 2, 4, or 6 showers a day. And if you got kids, like if I'm asked you to move in, more than likely, you might have a child or 2. They moving in, so then there's more. They might be taking baths, showers. You know what I mean? It's more toothpaste being used, bread, losing the twisty ties on the bread. Them joints gonna be, them things gonna. I mean, our food bill is going up because now we gotta have snacks. Kids gotta have snacks. Whether they healthy snacks cost more than the GMO, the garbage, the junk. The healthy costs more, so that's going to go up. The kids going to be using more electricity. PS5s, Xbox Ones, Nintendo Switches, and stuff like that. So yeah, things are gonna go up. Recreational expenses. We ain't just gonna be chilling at the crib all the time. We gonna go out. Date nights, things like that. Recreational outings for me, you, the kids. Yeah, I might have to foot the bill for that. I might be prepared for that, or I might not. Communication is the key. I need to be able to. I need to talk to my shorty. Like, listen, I really, I enjoy having you around. I want you to move in with me. I don't want there to be days that we don't see each other. I want you to be there all the time. More than likely, I'm going to make that deal. Like, you ain't got to pay for nothing. Just move in. Like, I'm the muscle. You the pussy. I mean, because that's what you're really thinking like. Okay. Let's not reduce it to a body part. I'm the muscle. You're the love. You're the love. Oh, here you go, Arredondo. Here you go, Arredondo. With your duplicate. Arredondo. Daniel Arredondo. Thanks for coming on through. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. But yeah. Yeah, more than likely, you're gonna make that deal. But a man might make that offer, or a woman might make that offer. Like, you ain't really gotta do nothing. You're the dick. And you know what? It's a crazy thing because I have actually heard women say that. I remember I was on a radio show years ago, mad years ago. And these chicks from down Atlanta, they was talking about how when they move a dude in, he just there for the dick. Like, just, give me the dick when I want it. And, other than that, play your game. Do whatever you want to do. Don't be trying to boss the kids around, tell them what to do. Don't discipline them. Those my kids. You ain't got nothing to do. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, are y'all serious? They was dead serious. They was dead serious. I was like, I never thought I would be an outcast on a show like that. But I was like, yo, if you, first of all, you moving a man in around your kids, like after knowing them, how long? And she'd be like, well, however long I know him. So it might be 2 weeks. It might be a month. It might be longer than that, whatever. Whenever I decide that he want to move in, he should just know that he ain't really got to pay everything or whatever, but he got to play his part. But his part don't have nothing to do with my kids. He ain't got to have no involvement with my kids. I was like, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. And they did not back up off of that. It was like 4 or 5 women on that show. I was like, yo, this is I'm in enemy territory. I ain't never seen or heard no foolishness like this. She was serious as a heart attack. That was down in Atlanta. What up, Freddie G? He says, have you ever had someone lay on your stomach and listen to the noises? Yeah. And I used to do that to my dad when I was a kid. We'd be, I would go in their bedroom, lay next to my pop. We watching Wild World of Sports. And I'd be like, Dad, you hungry? And he'd be like, no, that's my food digesting. I used to be like, damn, Dad, your stomach loud as shit. And now my stomach loud. It loud. But yeah. you learn a lot about a person when you lay on their stomach with a chest. You gonna hear all kinds of noises. Yeah, that's a hell of a fine question, Freddie G. Good looking out for that. Yeah. They'd be like, yo, what's all that noise? You be hearing all Infinite Discernment says, the muscle, yeah. The muscle. You here for the muscle. You the muscle. So I'm just saying all of that to say that there are women out there who may be interested in a financial agreement where the man does not have to pay everything. If she really, really is just feeling him like that. Listen, I know for a fact that there are plenty of women out here who will do anything for a man once they find love. If they believe in him, he ain't got to pay for nothing. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, out of respect and integrity and masculinity, he should pay for he should pay for some things. But he ain't got to. He ain't got to. In some situations with some women. I ain't gonna, no blanket statements around here. No blanket statements around here. But the core of this topic tonight is if the person is the person who asks for the move-in to take place responsible for the financial situation in the house more, or should I say the greater financial responsibility? Does that fall on the person who asked for the move-in? And do you have to get selfish with it? Like, no matter what, listen, my money is low, so I ain't asking to move in. Like, nigga, but you homeless. So, a move-in situation is actually better for you. How long you gonna stay with your cousin? Like, it ain't like you staying with your parents. It ain't even like you staying with a sibling. You staying with your cousin. Like, yeah, but my cousin like my brother, though. Yeah, but your cousin live with his girl. What should I say? They live together. Okay, all right, cool. And they got kids. And you in there, you taking up space with your pull-out couch, with your couch bed, sleeping on ass. Get out of your cousin's living room, dog. You know what I mean? Everybody got to stop watching TV around midnight, 1 o'clock, because you got to go to bed and you got to pull out. They got to pull out. So when people days off, they still got to pull out the couch. So everybody got to go in their room. You in the way. You in the way, son. You in the way. And you, with your couch bed, sleeping on ass. You can't be sleeping till like 12 in the afternoon. You can't do that. You can't sleep till noon. The kids need to watch the TV. They need to play the PlayStation. Come on, man. Get your ass up and put the couch back together. Or the futon. You can't keep the futon flat. Put it back. Infinite Discernment says, annoying, be useful, not stupid. I agree. I'm on your side. Daniel Adondo says, I like KFC. Make sure y'all hit the like button, y'all. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. This is the Daily Go Getimism Show. I am your host, Sun752, and we are talking about, I asked you to move in, so I got to pay everything. Don't ask to move in and you ain't got to pay shit. Don't ask to move in and you ain't got to pay shit. Is it like that? If your money is low, should you not move in? Like, well, I just started this job. I don't know if I should ask her to move in. I mean, wherever you are you living for free? Are you living rent free? You might be living rent free in somebody's head, but are you living rent free? Is that what we're talking about? Daily Go Getimism Show. All right. Well, I don't know I don't know about this question. Maybe y'all can help me out with this. Do y'all think that couples are more successful or happier when they are sharing expenses? Like, does the 50-50 example, does the 50-50 situation work for most couples to where everything is down the line? All right, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna tell you, you know, when you're not a selfish person, some people might take advantage of you, take unfair advantage of you, and they may also really, really get selfish on you, and it make you get selfish back. All right, so in one move-in situation, one live-in situation where I was a part of, we were splitting the phone bill. Remember back in the days when we had to count our minutes on cell phones? Remember, we talking 20 years ago, or 20 years ago or less, no less than 15 years ago, where they didn't have unlimited plans. It wasn't like that. So, you might have a plan for like 2,000 minutes, and then it was like 15 cents a minute after that. Some old crazy shit. 15, 25 cents a minute after you go over your limit, or you had rollover if you had Singular Wireless, which turned into AT&T, or free nights and weekends. So you waiting all the way till 9 o'clock in order to call somebody where it would be free. That kind of shit. Well, in those days, if you had somebody on your cell phone plan, you saw every number. You got a statement with every number that was called, every text that was made. So I'm saying all of this to ask the question of, all right, so I'm telling y'all about my former living situation many years ago. Now I would pay the phone bill one month, and she would pay the phone bill on the next month. So we alternated the phone bill. Well, let me tell you what happened. This is the days when ringtones were out, answer tones were out. So I never ordered no ringtones, and I ain't never been into no shit like that. Ringtones, answer tones, but this was the flavor of the day back in the day. 99 cents for this song and that song and all of that. You put that as your ringer, or people would hear that when they called your phone. So on the months where it was time for her to pay the bill, free and clear. No extra minutes, no overage charges, or nothing like that. On the months where I had to pay, ringtones, answer tones, all kinds of crazy, going over on text messages. I was like, when it was her time to pay the bill, man, that bill was like 100 something, whatever. When it was time for me to pay the bill, it's 2 something, 300. I'm like, after this happened 3 times consecutively, so that had to take 6 months. I was like, yo, how come every time it's time for me to pay, the bill be all high? And she gave me that little chuckle like, I ain't even noticed that. Like, bitch, you noticed that shit because you ordering all this fucking shit, this extra shit, when it's my month. So I was asking y'all, do most couples enjoy, or are they more successful and happier when they splitting the bill? because that's what we should have been doing. We should have just been splitting the bill. It was her contract, though. But it was her contract, but she wanted me on it. I didn't ask to get on that joint. She was like, no, you can get a phone, blah, blah. I should have known better. Yeah, she was, she could see everybody I was calling. I ain't give a fuck. Not at the time. But anyway, but yeah. So that didn't work out too well. Yeah. How waste time like water. Your cell phone used to be expensive. Yeah. I still think it's expensive, but now it's all unlimited and all of that. Back in the day, in the late 90s, mid to late 90s, up until around 2010, cell phone bills was high. You were still paying for minutes. That's why as soon as Metro PCS came out, I got right on that shit, and everybody was teasing me like, "Oh, you got the welfare phone. You got the government phone. That's the spy phone. That's the snitch phone." Everybody was talking all that shit. I was like, "That's the phone that cost me $60 a month, unlimited data, unlimited phone calls, unlimited everything." Only thing I ain't like was that they didn't have the good phones. You know what I mean? Should have stayed with them. My dumb ass switched over to T-Mobile. My life has been in shambles ever since. Real shit. I was paying $60 a month. I was getting everything. Everything. Infinite discernment says messing with you. Splitting it for sure. You say waste time like water. Okay. All right. I mean, that sounds like even if you decide that things should be split down the middle 50-50, you're probably going to give a little bit more on your end because some bills are just more expensive than the others. Let's say like in a city like Philly where you have to have gas in order to heat your house. Well, you don't have to. Some houses are all electricity. As a matter of fact, I converted to all electricity. But when I was using gas, that's an expensive bill. So if I decide, all right, I'll pay the gas bill. So in the wintertime, that's going to be a high bill. That can get up to as high as $500 a month, maybe even more if it's a big spot. And with the price of gas being so high. Okay. So if I take on the gas bill and you have the electric bill, so I'm paying $400 a month and you paying like $85 a month. Well, we agreed on it, so I guess it's fair. But out of decency or some courtesy, she might say, "Listen, well, look, let me throw you $100 or $2 for the gas bill. You ain't got to pay that by yourself." Now, whether I accept that or not, that's up to me. But I know if the tables were turned, if it was reversed, I'm going to offer like, all right, well, look, man, here, take something. Let me supplement that because that's I don't want you to take on the big piece of the cheese. Waste time like water says, I'm on track phone. It's pretty cheap, but I don't really use my phone a lot, and I don't get data. Really? You don't get data? So what are you watching this on? You use a computer? You a computer guy? You use a laptop? Let me know. I used to broadcast this show every night with the webcam. Oh, you use Wi-Fi? Okay. Okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you mean. Daniel Adonando says, "Do you know how to writ, or do you mean write? Because I don't know how to writ. I don't even know how to root." Infinite Discernment says, What does it cost to pour all your energy into a situation? Love. So many people use your name in vain. Love. Really, that's it. The way that you feel about somebody governs the way it governs how you'll do for them or what you'll do for them. I mean, think about it. You know what I mean? If you don't like a person, if you ain't really into them, you ain't gonna try to do shit for them. You don't give a fuck. And you know what will really prove that when they get into a tight situation, where they need some money and it's an emergency situation or something like that. It's an emergent situation, like yo, the only thing that can fix this is money. Time is not going to fix it. Effort is not going to fix it. This is a money issue. If you are unwilling to help somebody out in that situation, it's because you ain't feeling them like that. Because if you love somebody, you'll find a way to hold them down. You're gonna find a way to hold them down. Like, all right, listen, I might not have it, but I'm going to go to somebody who has it, and I'm going to get it from them to give to you. I'll pay them back. You ain't got to pay me back. I got you. Brian Spross says, "What is a computer?" Interesting question. It's a tablet. It's a tablet. Yeah. It's a tablet. It's a tablet. Tara Dondo says, "Do you like Kool-Aid?" No, I don't. And you spell Kool-Aid with a K. No, I don't drink that shit. That ain't nothing but sugar water. Nah, we left them Kool-Aid games alone a long time ago. As a kid, I like Kool-Aid, but not all Kool-Aid. Perhaps that was a racist question you asked me, like, black people like Kool-Aid. But, I don't remember seeing no black kids on the Kool-Aid commercial. When they jumped out of the Kool-Aid, man, I don't remember seeing no. I know for a fact that white kids drink Kool-Aid. I know it for a fact. That is not a black thing. So if you were trying to throw some racist jabs at me, you come to the right place. I ain't gonna get mad at you. Yeah, spew all of that shit. Because that can take this to a different conversation. Like, yeah, I've been wanting to bust it up with some Nazis or some KKK members for a minute. Oh, you black? All right, cool. Are you really black? You really black? Because I can't really see your picture. If that's you on your picture, I can't see. All right, Brian Spross says, "What is the mission of your channel and your overall goals for your message, for my messages?" Well, this is a show where we talk about human experience. This channel talks about human experiences. So we talk about love, we talk about relationships, we talk about family, we talk about children, we talk about schools, we talk about community, we talk about politics. We talk about human experiences. So we might just talk about what it's like to think that you're going crazy and then realize that only people who think that they're crazy are the people who think that they're not crazy. We might talk about that kind of shit because we talk about health. We talk about physical health. We talk about mental health. We talk about emotional health. Because one thing is for sure, Mr. Spross, you cannot be healthy and be in a bad position. Anything that's healthy is good. Anything. If your financial health is good, you're good. If your mental health is good, you're good. If your emotional health is good, you're good. If your physical health is good, you're good. John Smith says, "That's a cracker." I don't know. Listen, man, I'm not getting into all of that. I mean, I'm not. You know what I mean? Yo, you like my beans, man? I said, fuck this shit. After y'all complimented me on my beads the other day, I said, I gotta go back and get my. Listen, I rock beads, man. I rock beads. I got more. Look, I got more. More. So look, I'm gonna take these off. I'm gonna put these on. Hold on, my chain. Hold on, my chain. Put these on. I'm gonna switch it up. Right here on the show, we're gonna switch it up. Here we go. Boom. Boom. Which ones y'all like better? Y'all like better? The dark or the light? The dark or the light? Which one is better? Which y'all like? We got the little baby beads. These were the starter beads. These are the starter beads. Tibetan Buddhism beads. These are the struggle beads. These are the struggle beads. These represent the struggle. The struggle is real. You like the dark better? Cool. Infinite Discernment says, send me what? That's what's up. The Curator 1918 says, yo, Sun 752, can you say yo chance? Say yo chance me. And Sabas will thug hunt your ass tonight. Please and thank you, man. It's his birthday. Hold on. Yo, Sun 752, can you say yo chance? And Sabas will thug hunt your ass tonight, please. And thank you. It's his birthday. What's his name? Is his name Chance? Hold on. Let me throw in the dart. Let me get the darts back. What's his name? I'll give anybody a birthday shout out. Hell yeah. We like them both. You rock them well. That's what's up. Brian Sproul says that's the thing about Anonymous. You don't know if you're talking to an old lady in Korea or teenager in Egypt. Heck, even an algorithm that is getting more advanced every year. That's true. But you know what? Honestly, to me, Mr. Sprouse, it doesn't even matter because I like the conversation. You know, listen. What time is it? It's 2:00 in the morning. 2:03. 2:03 in the morning. If you're giving me your time of day, this time of night, and we having a little dialogue going back and forth, I'm good with that. Because regardless of whether it's going the way that I designed it to or the way that you want it to, we still get something out of it. Because I don't talk a lot of dumb shit. I like to laugh, joke, play, teach, learn. I'm with the shits. I'm with the shits. So either way, you and I are going to get an enriching experience out of this thing. No way around it. I'm going to give you something to think about. You're going to give me something to think about, even if all you said was fuck you. So I don't necessarily have to see your face because I'm not going to take it personally anyway. Think about it. This is the internet. And if it wasn't for this Wi-Fi connection, we may never ever come in contact with each other. But since we're here and we have a topic to discuss, let's get to it. Let's do that. Do I like football? Let me show you something. That's the football I like. I like football. I like football a lot. But only the Eagles. I don't like no other teams. And I mean no other teams. Infinite Discernment says Leo. You Leo too? You know what I mean? Best sign in the Zodiac? Especially the August ones? What's up? Please and thank you. Okay, wait. Oh, he says, all right, just say it again. But yeah, his name is Chance. Say the same thing again if you can. I mean, yeah, these beads are heavy. These things are heavy. They are. They are. They are. I can't front on that. They are. You gotta have a strong neck to have these. I mean, they don't weigh you down like that, but all right. Curator, I'm trying to do this thing for you. I'm doing one last time. I hope you wrote this the way you want me to say it. Can I say, yo, Chance, me and Sabers will thug hunt your ass tonight. Please. Yo, Chance, me and Sabers will thug hunt your ass tonight. What does that mean? What is a thug hunt? I hope you didn't make me say some shit that's gonna have the marshals at my door. You know what I'm saying? Get my channel fucked up. I hope you didn't just make me play myself. Okay. Okay, wait. Waste time like what it says. That one football commercial was pretty funny. The Eagles football team was flying. Did I see that one? Stacey White says, I might move down the street from Philly. Right down the street from Philly? Okay, wait. What street is Philly on? Let me see. You gonna move to Chester? All right. Good night, Curator. Thanks for coming on through. I appreciate you. But yeah, man, you know, I don't know. I've been noticing these things. I've been noticing that toward the end of the show, y'all make sure that I go off topic. Like, yeah, all right. We talked about all the topical shit. But I mean, now I just want to talk about like aliens and whether the moon is made out of green cheese, blue cheese, or some shit like that. Right, Ross says, I like rugby. All blacks from New Zealand are one of the best. Is that true? Rugby is a rough sport, man. It is. It's a rough sport. Y'all just be. It looks like y'all just smashing into each other. That shit's crazy. Rugby is on some shit. I can honestly say I don't know if Americans could get into rugby. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we're ready for rugby. People say it's like football, and the ball looks like a big ass football, but there ain't no pads. Ain't no pads. Huh? Ain't no pads. Do I have a dad? Everyone has a dad, don't they? You mean, is my father alive anymore? No. He passed, sadly, in 2021. And he was in my life the whole time. And I loved him. And I still love him. And I miss him. And yeah. Rest in peace, Daddy. He was the best. He was the best. Yeah, waste time like water. Too many lawsuits. Yeah, man, we need pads. we ain't built like that. We ain't built like that. And yeah, in case you're wondering, yeah, my parents were married. They were not at the time of his death. He was married to another woman. My mom was married to another man, and yes, the man that my mom was married to I considered him to be a father too. He was the greatest stepfather a man could ever ask for, especially me. Stacey White says, I have my TV and my weapon beside me. No ghost. My cross next to my weapon. What are you talking about? Let me see what I missed. Thank you. Thank you, waste time like water. Thank you. Yeah. I miss my dad. I really, really miss my dad, but I still got my mom, and I'm trying to keep her here as long as possible. All right. So, have we solved this issue? Have we done it enough? Like, as far as when somebody asks you to move in, like, does that mean that they carry the brunt of the responsibility of, well, the financial responsibility of the household? Is that the way it should be set up? How about this one? If you move in with somebody, when it comes to sex, if you live with somebody, should y'all have sex every night? Should that be an incentive, or should y'all map out like a fuck schedule? What do you think? You know, not everybody appreciates a living situation. Not everybody wants that, but for the ones who do, do you think that the initial motive are financial and sexual? What do y'all think? What do y'all think about that? Okay, waste time like water says, I don't think so. It should be even shared. Okay. Brian Spot says, with most things, just like going 50-50 or dividing it by how many people are there, unless their kids are severely disadvantaged. Okay. Erica Burton, she says 3 days a week. Yes, both. So you think that there's a financial incentive or financial motive and a sexual motive? Like, listen, I'm tired of Ubering and driving across town to get these yams. I need yams readily available. Yams. I need the yams. Or I need the meat. Meat. Wow. Daniel Adorando says, my mom's dad died 20 days ago. Your mom's dad? You mean your grandfather? Well, I'm really sorry to hear that. My deepest condolences. Really, my sincere condolences. I don't like to hear about people losing family members. Listen, man, listen, I work in a hospital. I see people pass away every day. Every day, body after body. Body after body. As a matter of fact, you know what? Speaking of body after body, now that I work on second shift, I don't see as much. I don't see it as much as I did when I worked on third shift. In the middle of the night, you see him getting carried up out of there, straight to the morgue. Body after body after body. Your body all over my body, babe. Yeah, on second shift, you don't see it as much. You're busy with other things. But you still see a lot. All you have to do is take a walk in the ICU department or in the emergency room. You're going to get your fill. Brian Spross says, if we're talking about getting sex, then obviously children are out of the question. Are they? Akram Ali says, bro, can you tell me what's around your neck? These are bones, man. Each one of these beads and these are made of bones. Cow bones. Moo. Y'all get the beef, I get the bones. Y'all get the beef, I take the bones. So, and these are authentic. These are real bones. No fake shit here. No wood. All bone. All bones. Shout out to all cows though. I love the bovine. I love cow. Moo. We about to get on the body here, man. We got these birthday shout outs. make sure y'all hit the like button. Y'all can give me 3 likes. I know y'all can do better than that. Give me some more likes. Can I get some more likes? Yo, hit me up. Hit me up with a. Give me something, son. Give me some. Give me 2 more. 2 more likes. Hit the like button. Share the show. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. You don't have gold? Yeah, I have gold. If you watch the show tomorrow, I'll have gold. But look, gold right here. Look, there's real gold. And these rings, these gold, diamonds. Why am I doing this? Let's do these birthday shout outs. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious March 15th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number 1 out the box. Number 1 out the box. Look who we got. Sharice Moses, happy birthday to you. And also Roxanne Halley, turning 38 years old today. Happy birthday to you. And my girl Tiffany Dean, turning 52 years old today. And Delise Simmons, happy birthday to you. And Lisa Tracy, happy birthday to you. And Kim Lewis, turning 58 years old today. Happy birthday to you. And Awika Euphrasia Duran Victorio, happy birthday to you. And Goddess Nikki, happy birthday to you. And last but not least, my girl Felicia Buell. I'm going to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all in
camp. Justin.
Stop that. And I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious March 15th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up, but don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, rock out, rock on and do the damn, rock out, rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind, and anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, man, listen, a living situation is something that some people really, really appreciate. Some people do it too early. Some people do it prematurely. But if it's something that you really want, the lines of communication should probably be open to the fullest, to the point where you know exactly what the expectations of each person is. And I'm talking about the 2 people that are either going to be on a lease, either going to be on a mortgage, or are going to be entering whatever financial agreement that you have. So one thing that we didn't talk about was when you ask a non-romantic person to come stay with you. So if you ask your cousin to come stay with you, like, yo, man, look, I got this big ass house, and I don't like being in there by myself, man. Why don't you just come over here? You don't have to pay a lot. Just help me out with this. Help me out with the cable. Help me out with the electric. Help me out with the little water, and that's it. I don't need nothing else. Well, if you ask your cousin to come stay with you, should they have to really pay anything majority-wise, or should you foot the bill? Well, that's something that you have to keep the lines of communication open about. But you need to have that written out, because them verbal agreements ain't worth the paper that they're not written on. The verbal agreements, man. You need to know exactly what you're getting into when you start talking about living in, moving in, cohabitation and all of that. You need to know. And if you don't, you're doing yourself a disservice, because the question will come up, the situation will arise, and you could find yourself being very angry at somebody that you used to love or still do love. And that's that. That's whether it's your girl, your man, your cuz, your bro, your sis, your mom. Living together. First of all, when you move in together, you have to learn to appreciate each other and accept each other. Excuse me. And accept each other even when you don't appreciate each other. Because y'all living there together. And if you've ever witnessed a situation where you see two people live in the same house and ain't speaking to each other, tiptoeing around each other, or avoiding each other, man, that ain't no good look. Boo. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. I love y'all right back to life. We will be back with another daily. Oh, I'm sorry. We will be back with another Urban Therapy with Sun show tomorrow afternoon, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, we're like between 1 and 1:30. You know the time. You know the vibes. So make sure y'all come through. We're going to be talking some fly shit. Let me see if I have a topic for y'all. Let me see if I already know what we're going to be talking about tomorrow afternoon, which is really today afternoon. But you know, let me see. Have I thought about something? Let me see. Tomorrow. Nope. But I bet you it's going to be dope. And it's going to be something that'll be very, very interesting. So make sure y'all come through. Tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Urban Therapy with Sun Show. I want to think. Do I play virtual reality? No. I like the regular. I'm not into the VR thing. There's nothing wrong with it, but I ain't into it. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. I want to thank all of y'all for coming through. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good night. Better than a good night. Have a great night and be safe if you're out there. All right, so peace, love, and subscriptions. Peace.